from a dinner date to migrate into something bigger that you can't even control.
Wow.
So I will not, sincerely speaking, no matter the offer, I will not. But if the person in this case is tempted by the offer and wants to go, then for me that relationship is dead. Hello people, trust you're having an amazing day today, and welcome to yet another amazing Friday. And guess what it is today? Is relationship fusion. Well, over some time, relationship fusion has been an interactive community of like-minded people sharing opinions, thoughts about relationship and marriages, and a whole lot more. And for a while now, you've been active engaging with us on our WhatsApp platform. But trust me, you have something bigger and better coming. And today, guess what? It's the first edition of RF Hot Seats, otherwise known as Relationship Fusion Hot Seats. And my name is Favour. I'll be answering some questions, and come with me. I hope you enjoy the ride and have a wonderful time. Okay, so I have a couple of questions here with me, and I'll be picking my first question for the day. Let's see what it is, and I hope I'm able to answer it and do justice to it as it should be. Okay, and the question says, if your partner wanted to borrow a large sum of money from you to start a business, would you give it to them as a gift, a loan with interest, or refuse completely? And it says why. Okay, so answering that, if my partner wanted to borrow a large sum of money for me to start a business, first of all, I need to know what the business is about. Secondly, I need to know if the business is something that is sustainable enough to let go of that kind of amount of money. And then before my partner could ask me for such a loan, he has to know whether I have that amount of money. If I don't, then that's a different ball game. But if I do, and I see that the business has potentials, has tendency to stand, I will certainly give it as a loan, not as a gift.
Why
yes, not? I'll give it as a loan because he asked for it as a loan, not as a gift.
What if he asks? He didn't mention loan, but he just asked for the money.
If he asks for the money just like that, I'll still give a little bit of conditions, because money is the fastest way to spoil relationships, trust me.
Oh wow.
Because at the end of the day, if the business fails, he would expect me not to ask for the money back. So if I'm giving it to you, I'm giving it to you as a loan, and that way to motivate you to say, okay, you want to work hard to see that business thrives. You need to make sure that business thrives in order for you to be able to refund that money back to me. But if I give it to you as a gift, I feel like you'll be nonchalant. You don't want to put in so much effort to like grow the business, because you feel like, okay, it's my partner that gave it to me, so out of love she can just let that money go, which is certainly not what I am going to be. I'm not willing to risk it for any reason.
But he's your partner.
Partner in this case, not husband. We're still on relationship level.
So okay, now what if he is your husband?
Well, if he were to be my husband, okay, marriage is for better, for worse, they said, right? We'll find a way to sort it out. But in this case, we're talking about relationship, no marriage. So if I'm giving you that money on relationship level, I'm giving it to you as a loan, certainly not as a gift. If I'm willing to give it to you as a gift, I need to see that, okay, you're financially responsible. You should be able to manage finances without throwing it around lavishly. You should know what you want to do with that money. That's when I'll be willing to let you go as a gift. But if I don't see those qualities, no, I'm giving it to you as a loan straight away.
You must sure be a banker.
I must not be a banker to do that. Okay, so our second question for the day. Oh wow, I think everything is related to money today. If an attractive stranger offered your partner 1 million naira just to go out on a respectful dinner date, would you let them go? Why? No, I will not.
That's 1 million.
I will not.
Why?
First of all, if I claim to love you the way I do, I should not feel tempted by money. Fine, the offer is attractive, 1 million naira, it will do a lot. But if I let you go, definitely you should know that something is wrong somewhere. Is it that I don't love you 100%, or I'm getting tired of the relationship, or there's just something not balanced? Because for the stranger to ask for you to go on a respectful dinner date, there's more to what the stranger is asking for. You will not just wake up and come and ask someone's partner to go on a date with you for 1 million naira. Their ulterior motives is that the person has been having eyes for that partner of yours for a while, from a dinner date to migrate into something bigger that you can't even control.
Oh, wow.
So I will not, sincerely speaking, no matter the offer, I will not. But if the person in this case is tempted by the offer and wants to go, then for me that relationship is dead.
Seriously?
Yes.
Just to go on a date with.
For me that relationship is dead already, because it obviously means you don't value me enough. You value the material aspects more than me, and then the love for you is not there. That is why you obviously be tempted to go on a dinner date to somebody for ₦1 million.
Oh, wow.
Okay, let's see what we have here next. Would you marry somebody who has a lot of debt if you are completely debt free, and why? Now this question is trickish. What did you borrow the money for, first of all? Why have you been unable to pay back? And then if we are getting to marriage level, I feel you should have told me about it before we got to that point. It's not like you just jump it on me and then you expect me to come and help you pay a debt I didn't help you borrow. First of all, you should have told me about it since, and then we'll find concrete ways, come up with plans to pay that debt. But if you don't tell me about it and we get to marriage points, you have to sort your issues yourself.
Like, sort issues. What if now marriage is for better, for worse, like you said. Now, and the people who lent him the money are now coming for him, troubling the family. So what will you now do?
They are coming for him, obviously. They are coming for him. Fine, we'll find a way to come up with a plan to pay it together. But you don't expect to leave it to only me to pay for you. Because some guys now in this case will go and get into this kind of issue and then look for a partner that is way well to do financially more than them, just to find a way to get out of that problem. And then you become selfish when you don't want to accept to help them. And it now looks like, okay, she's wicked, she's not a supportive wife. So first of all, you need to tell me what you did with the money and why you've not been able to pay back, or probably you've gotten resources to pay and then just squandered it on something else. So if you're able to clarify all of these things, then I'll be willing to step in and help you do the bit I can. I can't do more than myself, obviously. I'll do the bit I can, and then you do your own bit.
How about being in a relationship and you and your partner decide to start a business together? Mind you, you know that this person is like a reckless spender. So, and then he brings the idea that, okay, there's a potential here, let's start this business together. So,
well, for starting the business together, we would have a separate account for that business, and I would suggest that account be locked for a particular period of time. If I know you're a reckless spender, we'll lock the account for a period of time, probably let's say 3 months, or when we know that the business has still yielding profits, and then when we open the account, we'll do our calculations, split profits, and then plunge the capital back into the business. But to leave that account open for you to be spending recklessly, that business is going to run down.
Split profit.
Yes.
I thought it's
Partner,
a family thing.
In terms of relationship or marriage, now which one are you talking about?
Marriage.
Okay, if it's marriage, we'll still lock the account. When it's time to check what we have made, we'll open it, pull out the profit, and then reinvest the capital to avoid extravagant spending.
I think today you'll be going on with the name account locker. Yeah, that's because from all indications, you are just more concerned about this account. Although it's good, yeah, it's actually good. That's accountability.
Yes, because kids will come along the line.
Yeah,
you can't keep spending anyhow.
That's accountability.
There's responsibilities to take care of, so you have to be financially prudent. I hope you had fun on our very first edition of RF Hot Seats. And just before we go, in case you have any questions you would like us to answer, please don't forget to leave a message in our DM and it will be responded to as soon as possible. See you next time and have a lovely day.